Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at an all Johto team. But first we're going to look at two battles with a Grimer on there. We're going to be using Shadow Lugia, Heracross, and Magcargo here in a moment. I had the Grimer on, and then after two battles I was thinking, wait a minute, let's just go all Team Silver here for the celebration of the Kanto Tour's announcement, I suppose. Shadow Lugia is amazing. So what I'm thinking is what we're going to get if you do pick that specific silver or gold is maybe guaranteed shiny for Lugia, guaranteed shiny for Ho-Oh. That'd be pretty amazing. So we'll have to see. But with that said, I had a blast with this team here. We're going to be taking a look at some pretty fun battles. But like I said, first we're going to look at two battles with the Grimer, and then we'll take it off. Full Johto team with the Magcargo, Heracross, and Lugia. Now there's plenty of good Pokemon in this region here. I just decided to go with these ones, so there we go. And we're going to be in the Remix Cup, by the way. And why do I keep doing Remix? Why don't I go into Open Great League? Well, because I can't stand a lot of the meta. I mean, it's just annoying. This one here, you're going to see a bit of a shakeup and things that you wouldn't typically see all the time. So it's a lot more enjoyable. All right, anyways, what do we have going on here? Saving the Heracross for the very end, and we're up against a Steelix. This is amazing. All right, so we're just going to go to Counter Town here. Going to go ahead and throw another Rock Blast. It's doing very little damage, about as much as a counter. But hey, any little damage is better than none. And then in comes Empoleon. We take it out with a counter. Heracross is a beast. And you're going to see how good Magcargo is. I mean, man, the thing is just going to be running over teams. Lugia is just amazing, as we do know. Very hard hitting damage with that Dragon Tail. Sky Attack hits hard too with that Shadow damage. Aero Blast is going to be demolishing quite a few things. So we're up against a Ninetales Shadow. We got a Shadow off here. And unfortunately, they will be able to win this matchup. I'm not going to be committing two shields here, so they're going to take the win here. We're going to go ahead and just let this go down. All right, so we're letting that go through. They're going to get a little bit more farm, but we're bringing them into the red. Coming in here with the Grimer, I mean, I'm not going to bring it in Heracross here. At least we can let this go through. We're taking super effective with the Heracross with fire. So we're farming it down. 1-to-1 shield. We have a bit of energy. They come in here with Machamp. We're just going to go ahead and throw Sludge Bomb and then immediately swap into Heracross to start building up energy on our shieldless opponent here. If they go Rock Slide, it's going to do quite a bit of damage and basically almost KO us here. So we're going to go ahead and shield that up. And they're going to be swapping. They got a Ferrothorn back there. Now watch this lag. Look at that. Look at that. What is this crap? It's so ridiculous. So we're going for that Mega Horn, taking him out. Great. In comes Machamp. We're just going to go straight for the Rock Blast here. So not going to really do much damage, but whatever. Enough to finish him off with a few more counters. And now, here we go, folks, into the full Johto team. Let's see what we have going on here. We're going to be switching up the leads and the way the team is worked here, but still using the same Pokemon throughout. But we are met with a great lead up against Machamp. They're swapping into Greedent. We're going to go ahead and bring in Heracross, doing tons of damage with that counter while we take not very effective by the Bullet Seed. They're going to pretty much just go Body Slam, and as you can see, Heracross does take quite a bit of damage in the Great League. It's just one of those Pokemon where it does perform very nicely, but it can't really take a hit. You know, it can sometimes, but as you can see here, it's pretty squishy. So we farmed it all the way down. In comes Machamp. Unfortunately, I was a little too slow to hit the charge move, so we're going to go ahead and use our last shield while they still have to. Going for the Rock Blast here. Let's see if we can get a shield out of them. All right, great, we do. Going for another Rock Blast here. Let's see, because I really don't want to bring in the Lugia now, because we're going to take a Rock Slide. Magcargo is just going to go down immediately, taking super effective damage. So we bring in Ho-Oh, able to hit the Sky Attack before they're able to throw any sort of Rock Slide. What you got back there, it's going to be a Frost Blast, immediately swapping into Magcargo, resisting the ice massively with the Rock and the Fire. Shadow Ball is going to do some damage. There you go. Very nice. And we're getting to Overheat. All right, and that's pretty much it. Magcargo taking the win for us at the end. You're going to see that's going to be a pattern throughout this video. But not only that, it is going to be able to just take control here. Next battle, we're met with a Pidgeot. Yeah, I'd rather see this here instead of the Heracross, right? So perfectly fine by me. Magcargo would love to see it because it is Rock with all those flying moves. It's going to be resisted. So we're just going to go ahead and stick it out here, letting this go through, calling a Feather Dance, and that's exactly what it is. Still doing some pretty big damage here. Able to get to another Sky Attack. This is not going to quite KO. We're going to need one more Dragon Tail. Can we take the win here? We take him out and survive, not using any shields. Let's go. Not very much health. I was just hoping they don't come in here with a ground type and farm us down with like a mud shot, and it's going to be Drapion. This is perfect. We're going to go ahead and bring in Heracross. We don't want to bring in Magcargo because of that right there. Aqua Tail, massive amounts of damage to the rock and fire type. With the Heracross, we're going to be doing plenty of damage with that counter. Rock Blast is just going to be able to add on some damage here and take shields, as you've seen. We're going to go ahead and double up, shielding it again. And at this point, I wanted to farm down, but it's not really going to happen because Drapion is able to build up energy a little bit fast. And you have a Whiscash in the back. Okay, so they're immediately throwing. This is great. Now I know they're not going to go for Blizzard. We're going to be able to get to the Mega Horn here and take the win. The Heracross does resist ground, by the way. So we got a pretty nice team here. Nothing to really resist water, but that's fine. We'll work around it. All right, next battle, what are we going to see? Leading with Lugia again, and we're met with Diggersby. This is perfect, unless they have Hyper Beam. That's going to be a different situation here. Fire Punch is just not going to cut it. As you're going to see, doing very little damage, while the Quick Move is really doing nothing at all, while we're really digging in with that Dragon Tail. As much as I wanted to go, I think actually I do go for the Aero Blast. Let's see. I think I do. And I still don't know. I hope we went Sky Attack. Okay, thank goodness. Could have taken them out if we went Aero Blast, but if we would have used Aero Blast, they would have shielded up. You know how it goes. So we're letting that Fire Punch go through. They're going to be swapping to catch with a Dugong, I do believe. So we want to bring in our Heracross. Start going to Counter Town. See if we can get to that Rock Blast. And we are able to. Guaranteed to get a shield. Well, more than likely we'll get a shield here. But they're going to start lowering our attack, and it's going to get all bad. And it is actually going to be doing quite a bit of damage with that Ice move. So we're able to counter down. Very nice. Wow. Counter is such a good move. We're just going to immediately hit Rock Blast. It doesn't matter what they're going to be bringing in here. Yeah, it's not very effective. It's still going to be a little bit of something. And we're still taking the win. They swapped with 1 HP left because we're resisting ground. We're able to just dig in. Wow, let's get it. Bringing in that Frostlass. We're going to go ahead and bring in Magcargo here. And let's have a little fun. Now, I think we're pretty comfortable in winning this. I guess we can overtap and screw it all up. So we're going for the Rock Tomb. I keep getting confused with all these Tomb moves. So Rock Tomb, right? We're going to be going with that instead of Stone Edge because it's just, it's pretty fun to lower some stats here. So going for another one. And they back out at that point. All right, we're taking the win. Magcargo, let's go. All right, on to our next battle here, folks. And I will be revealing my ELO at the end of the video. It's quite literally my last battle. As a matter of fact, the last battle is, I'm going to have to say, pretty freaking awesome. All right, so did we have a swap going on here? No, I think we just stay in here. All right, up against a Frostlass. This is not good, but the game plan is to basically shield once, get a shield in return like that, and just hope they're not going to extra farm, or we're going to catch. Okay, I like to see that. Catching and saving the Lugia, bringing in the Magcargo, but taking a big risk for this situation here. There's nothing we can do up against this. I mean, maybe get to the Rock Tomb and potentially lower the stats, but not going to happen if they're really fast at the swap. All right, so bringing in the Lugia here. And I don't know about you folks, but I know I said it was running smooth. The game is running smooth. Go Battle League. I'm still missing some of those quick moves in the beginning, and it is lagging once in a while. We get this putter. And I had somebody, I don't know if they tried to use a third shield because, it just makes you wonder every time. How come I get this weird lag? And it only seems to happen when I'm maybe in a losing situation and then I pull it off and then I'm all of a sudden in a winning position and they maybe thought they should have won that battle and they're like, nah, that's not the way it should be. And then all of a sudden it starts lagging when I'm winning. It feels like that every single time. Who knows? Just a coincidence. Anyways, back into the battle here, up against a Frostlass. Speaking of that, look at this. Look, watch. Watch all this. Counter, and that's a ghost. You saw that. That's just, I don't know if it was just GBL or whatever the case. Probably just GBL there. But, yeah, I experienced third shields today. Not going to include those. Just not going to. Not myself getting a third shield by opponent when I was about to win. All right, so we have some more lag here. Oh, man. So I'm restarting the app. I'm doing all that good stuff. I'm not in and out. I've already explained that. I know very well what to do. All right, anyways, we're going to continue on. This is not... this is okay. Again, we're getting both shields. I mean, that's great. Now, I didn't swap there because I don't want to lock myself. Because I know I'm going to take this thing out here. Time is still going to have not been up for me to swap. And I'm going to be in a position to swap. We'll be able to see what's going on with that third Pokemon potentially. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Rock Tomb. And there's some more lag, of course. And at this point, I do believe... I don't know if they just quit. Because watch what you're going to see at the end here. Maybe they tried to like close their app out or something like that. Or I don't want to make too many assumptions, but you know what I mean. All right, so we just take this thing out. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm done with this. Every time it happens to me, you know, nobody shows me mercy. I've shown plenty of mercy, though. You've seen it. You've seen it. Okay, I've been fair, but today, for this new season, it's like, nah, Niantic, you need to just fix your damn game. So they did have a Escavalier in the back. Maybe that was deterring them from, like, I don't know, not closing out the wrap. Next battle, we're met with a Dragonite. Now watch this one here. I felt like pretty clever for what I did, so let's see what we got. All right, you think we'd want to shield this? Nah, we're going to let that go. Because now they're going to feel obligated to Stone Edge this, to shield this, because they think it's a Stone Edge. I'm saying the words way before when I'm thinking them. All right, so they're swapping into a Frostlass here, and we're locked because we swapped. We did quite a bit of damage with our Dragon Tail before they did retreat. And this is perfect. I planned for this here. So they've used both shields. We have 2 still. What we're going to do is come in here with Magcargo, farm down. In comes Dragonite, I would assume. And then we're just going to Rock Tomb it, right? And hopefully there's something in the back that Heracross can handle. Seeing that we've seen a Flyer and a Ghost here, I think that there's going to be something in the back weak to fighting. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. So we're going to shield that up just to keep ourselves comfortable. We're actually going to double shield here. Thought I might be able to take him out. Unfortunately not. That's okay. Plans are as usual. Let's continue on here. Expecting that Dragonite. If it's not, we'll overheat in the retreat and figure it out. All right, so it is. So we're going to go straight for the Rock Tomb. So something back there is weak to fire, I'm assuming. It's a Melmetal. Okay, yeah. Weak to fighting, like we said. So we're just going to get to overheat and just take this thing out. Good game. Magcargo, there you go. One of those things where it's just putting in that work the whole game. All right, leading with Magcargo, let's go. And we're met with a horrible lead, which is going to be Diggersby. We're going to swap into Lugia, and they're bringing in Frostlass. Again, this team has been built to kind of like combat that situation, that Frostlass swap in up against our Lugia with that Magcargo, taking a Shadow Ball, and then not being able to get KO'd by the quick moves because it has a massive resistance while we're just dishing out the damage right back. Heracross, it could go for Rock Blast. If shields are down, it could go for Mega Horn and take that shot, but obviously we don't really want to see it too much. Anyway, so we're in here with our Magcargo, letting that go because we know we can take that, hoping we can farm down. They're getting to another one. This is going to be Avalanche, but I'm just shielding it up just to be safe. I think we would have been able to survive anyways, but that's fine. They use the shield, so will we. And we have all this energy. Going to go for the overheat immediately here because, well, Rock's not very effective to the ground. And we're doing a lot of damage. Swapping into Heracross, getting a little bit of damage in before they do bring in their Drapion, which made me happy to see because, well, Heracross is going to have a field day here. We still have the Magcargo, which we're going to have to use here in a moment. So we're going to let this go, knowing that we need to maybe hold on to a shield. And wow, it is getting pretty close. Farming down, let's go. And we go straight for the Rock Blast here. We're going to swap into Magcargo, and then hopefully we're going to be able to get to that overheat. We're not swapping, they're just taking us out. Okay, and here we go. And beautiful. Now, they did have a Fire Punch, but they needed to get to 2 because we have a shield, so that's why they didn't throw. So we're taking the win there with that overheat Magcargo, closing it for us, looking good. Next battle, folks. If you do enjoy my videos, give it a thumbs up, please. It's much appreciated. Next battle, we're met with a Hypno here. And this is fine, I guess. I suppose we'll just stay here. Shadow Ball's not going to KO. It doesn't get stabbed. Hypno doesn't have the best attack around. Fire Punch, not very effective. Ice Punch, not very effective. Thunder Punch, neutral. Don't need to worry about it. It is Thunder Punch. Look at that. So we're just going to go ahead and stay here. Looking good. Just going to keep lowering the stats on that Hypno here with another Sand Tomb. Magcargo, good investment. You know what's funny? I mean, it's obvious. I mean, everybody sees it. But how we got all these new moves for these Johto Pokemon, and all of them are getting their shinies. So, that's a good indication to what to expect in the future. So we're going to go ahead and let this go down. They are actually going to win this, but we didn't use any shields. Neither did they. We're going in there and taking them out with a Heracross. So what you got in the back? All right. Let's see. You had that to protect you from the fighters in the front. So, okay, there you go. First sign of something weak to fighting, which is going to be a Ferrothorn. Beautiful. Going to go ahead and let that go through. That was way too quick, and they're going to be swapping. Going to go for a Mega Horn here. What was that? Didn't quite catch that. A Dugong. Okay, yeah, that was a big mistake. I did not mean to go for that Mega Horn. I don't know why I tapped on that. I was so stupid. So now I have to make up for a little bit of lost time here, but it's not looking all bad. I'm going to go ahead and swap into Lugia and let this go. This is going to do a lot of damage. I need to get to this. Come on, let's go. All right, beautiful. Now, they did lower our attack, but this is Shadow Lugia, so don't underestimate it. Yeah, exactly. They know what's up, so they're going to farm us down, which I was afraid of that. That's the obvious play that anybody would do, but we got that last shield. We had a Rock Blast. I completely spaced it out, taking them out here. Fantastic. Let's go. Have one shield left. Come on. And we're getting to a Rock Blast. It's going to do about as much as a counter. Okay. All right. A little bit more. A little bit more. they're not going to be able to get to another charge move. We're going to counter down, take the win, and we're looking great. All right, let's keep it moving, folks. Love this team. Heracross is always a fun pick. You know I'm in love with Shadow Lugia, and Magcargo is just a weird, fun pick. All right, next battle, we're met with a Drapion. Not too good at all. We're going to have to call, wow, there's that lag. We're going to have to call Aquatail. We're letting it go because we think no. Okay, Crunch, beautiful. If they had Aquatail, I think they would have went for it because of that massive weakness. And they're going to be making a swap into Hypno. We do lower their stats when we do go for that Rock Tomb. Bringing in the Lugia, looking good. We can let a Shadow Ball. Now that we lowered their attack, we don't really have to worry about it at all. All right, and they're letting it go. They said, nah, you can take it out. I'm going to come in here and take you out with my other Pokemon. So down they go. In comes Drapion, and this is fine. They'll throw their energy here, so they can't really farm up too much, or any at all, for that matter. Taking us out with Crunch, of course. Going to go in here with Heracross, and it is all working out perfectly here. We're going to go ahead. I think we don't remember, actually. Yeah, shield it up. It's Crunch, okay. Could have been a Sludge. And they have a Machamp in the back. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go Rock Blast. We need to start getting shields here. And we're going to have to catch with Magcargo. So that's the game plan. Let's see if we can time it. Let's see when I do it. Going for another one. Can we get the shield? Yeah, they know they need to keep that Machamp alive. And now, beautiful swap to catch Magcargo. Thank you for your service. But, yeah, you're not really needed right now. In comes Heracross, and good thing we saved that shield. Perfect. And we're going to counter down. And we're looking great. Just going to go for a Rock Blast, taking the win. That was a nice catch for the win there. And let's get it, Heracross. All right, Magcargo. Much appreciated. Next battle, what are we going to see here? And Lapras. All right, now this is actually a good situation, right? So what's going to happen here is we get to the Rock Tomb. Okay, yeah, we have to shield this one up. Massive weakness to water plus stab, right. We're going to go for the Rock Tomb here. It's going to lower the attack. Now we can survive a Surf. Plus, the Ice Shards, it's massively resisted. And while you lower the attack more and more, it's going to do less and less. Obviously, stating the obvious. And water is wet. Yeah, I'm really wet. All right, so we're going to go for another one of these. Just doing super effective damage. We get 2 shields out of them. Now what we're going to do is just easily let this go down. And we're going to go in here with Heracross, and we're going to go to Farm City. Oh, yeah. Let's go. They swap immediately. They're like, no, I can't let that happen. I bring in Lugia, and it is a bit of an awkward situation here because Rock Slide is going to do quite a bit, and then they actually can counter down. Well, I could have let it go. I kind of maybe screwed up a little bit here, but I still think it's still going to be fine. We didn't need to use that last shield. In comes a Frostlass. Okay, all right, this is perfect. We're getting to the Sky Attack, so we're good. It doesn't really matter anymore. They can't farm us down. They're going to have to throw. They're not in a position to build up to 2 Avalanches, so we're good to go. And they're going to take us out here. In comes Heracross. They immediately swap into Lapras, and we farm down, getting a little brave. And we go Mega Horn, a little disrespectful, but it doesn't matter. Whatever. Taking the win, looking good. Thank you very much. All right, on to the next one here. What are we going to see? Leading with Magcargo, met with a Berserker. I mean, that's not great for them, all right? They can do close combat, but they swap into Pelipper. I don't like it. I mean, it's not the look. It's just, again, another one of these annoying Pokemon that counters a lot of the Pokemon that I like to use personally. And I hate the fact, Hurricane or Weather Ball. That Weather Ball spam, it's so happy it got nerfed. Yeah, that's what you get. Shielding the Hurricane, all right. Farming down, we've used both shields. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, we don't really want to see that with any of the Pokemon we have in the back. In comes Berserker. We go for the Aeroblast, and this is why I don't go for it very often. There you go. Shield by a freaking Steel type. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring in Magcargo to just eat this close combat. They're going to swap, maybe? Yes. And it is a Whiscash. But guess what? Shields are down, and we have a Heracross. All right? All right. You already know what that means. We're going to go... I thought I was going to bring it in first. All right, so we do this to kind of wear them down, I suppose. This is a Blizzard? Yeah. Shields are down. Might as well take me out. Bring it in Heracross. They're not getting to no Blizzard again. That's not happening. So we're going to go ahead and get to that Mega Horn. Take them out, and then take the win with the counters. Let's go. And 1, 2... Well... Counter? Oh, 1 little Rock Blast. And then 1 more counter, I do believe, is what's going to finish it off. Nope, that's it. All right, looking good. Berserker is kind of squishy in the Great League. So, all right, on to our next battle, folks. What are we going to see here? Oh, yeah, Ferrothorn in the lead up against Magcargo. Doesn't get any better than that. All right, they bring in Stunfisk. We bring in Heracross. We do resist the ground, but we don't resist the electric. They go for a Mud Bomb. Maybe thinking we were going to shield that up or something like that, saving a bit of energy. Makes sense, but we let it go. And Discharge will not KO us here. The Quick Move will also not KO. But I think a Discharge and a couple of the more Quick Moves. Let's see. Alright, I guess I was thinking of another battle because we're going to Rock Blast this. They actually let it go. And we win this matchup without shielding. Great. Fantastic. And we have no health, so no farm. And this is the last battle. Okay, yep, Victini. Alrighty, this one was crazy. So here they come. I didn't know how much V-Create was going to be doing here. So playing it safe and just shielding up this first one. I knew their stats are going to dramatically drop. It's kind of like their own Aeroblast, but I don't think it's strong. So they're coming in here with their Ferrothorn. We're just going to immediately swap into Magcargo here. Let this go. Flash Cannon. That's good. Perfect. I thought I was going to do more damage, actually. That made me happy. So we're going to go for a Rock Tomb. Alright. And just taking them out. It's doing extra damage. They would have got to another charge move. In comes Victini. Going to go for the Rock Tomb just to lower that attack here. Alright, soften it up, or making its move softer on my Pokemon. They're farming me down. We still have his shields, and so do they. But I think we just farm down. Please tell me I do not throw a charge move. Alright, they throw it. There's nothing we can do. We just use our last shield here. And, yeah, we just quick move down. There you go. And, like I said, we're going to see that Elo here. Alright, now keep in mind, I did test teams out, so I'm not going full try hard, but whatever. Let's see where I landed here. After we do catch this thing, I still haven't gotten a shiny one of those. Great. And there you have it. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!